Kylie had just pulled the shower curtain closed and was getting ready to take a bath when suddenly 2 men dressed in black burst in and wrapped her tightly in the curtain. They dragged her onto a yacht, and once they were out in deep waters, they mercilessly threw her overboard. She thrashed desperately as she sank deeper and deeper into the ocean. At the bottom, Kylie reached out in panic, only to discover, to her horror, that her legs were shackled by a heavy iron chain. The chain was thicker than her leg. She struggled with all her strength, but it was no use. Gradually, she began to suffocate and lost consciousness. But moments later, Kylie's eyes suddenly snapped open. Somehow, she could now breathe underwater. She gasped for air, underwater, and it actually worked. It was unbelievable. Next, she did the impossible. She tore apart the thick iron chain with her bare hands. Then, as if it were nothing, she swam toward the surface, breaking through the weight of the water that had trapped her. Meanwhile, back on shore, 2 men were working on repairing a fishing boat. As soon as Kylie stepped onto land, soaking wet and furious, she locked eyes on them, convinced they were the ones who tried to kill her. Without hesitation, she lunged forward and grabbed one of them by the throat. The other man rushed to stop her, but was immediately knocked to the ground with a single blow from Kylie. Stunned by her strength, the 2 men quickly tried to explain. They were just regular fishermen and had nothing to do with what she was talking about. Kylie, breathing heavily, finally started to calm down and let them go. Just as she was trying to catch her breath, 2 kids in the distance caught her attention. She began walking toward them to ask for help. But before she could say anything, the children took one look at her and bolted in fear.